story about a cystoscopy that I had a few years ago. A cystoscopy is a wonderful little thing that they've done. It's a medical thing where they take a video camera on a fiber optic wire and they insert it through the head of your penis, through the hole, and run it through your urethra to look at your bladder and your kidneys and all that happy stuff to see what kind of illness you may have or problem. So I go, you all right? So I go to the doctor's office. I've read the pre-op thing that they give you, and it tells you that there will be mild discomfort.
You sure?
Mild discomfort is the phrase. Yeah. Mild discomfort.
And
I want you to remember
Vietnam
that.
flashback.
So I go to the doctor's office, and the doctor looked like a 97-pound James Taylor, the musician James Taylor, balding on top and all that. Just really, he looked just like him, and it really
very mad scientisty.
Without the crazy hair, because it was all But I go into the room where the procedure will be happening. I get in my Johnny. I proceed then to have to be sitting on this table here. And I had to be put in stirrups for this procedure. Women, I feel your pain. I'm very sorry that you have to use stirrups, and I don't like them at all. So anyway.
Not for that, anyway.
The best part is listening to the music while I'm getting changed. Now, he put on a disc. The disc was James Taylor Live. Disc 1, which is fine. I like James Taylor. It's a good album.
But it was funny that the surgeon looked like James Taylor.
The James Taylor looked like James Taylor.
How frightening is that, dude?
Which really, kind of...
He didn't say something like, I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express.
No, he did not. He did not. Those commercials were not out yet.
Good.
But, it was eerily... It was creepy. So, I'm in the stirrups, hanging out, literally and figuratively, and the nurse comes in. And she's got her tray, which consisted of a bottle of this viscous type of gel and a plunger needle. And I'm sitting there in my stirrups, and I'm just, do-do-do-do-do, ding-dong, yeah. And she walks over rather casually, flips up my Johnny. And, I'm trying to keep myself cool. I'm thinking, obviously it's really an awkward spot to have an erection in, which I did not have. Which technically, I don't really think you could really process, I don't think you could process one anyway.
The anticipation of
what's about to happen. So I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, baby. I'm just talking about, yeah, baby. Yeah, hey, what's happening, you like what you see? She rather robotically, this woman had no...
Nurse Ratchet!
She had no nerve endings, nothing. She had felt nothing. This woman, she looks at me. She does this. She just goes... It's like she had a piece of gum she was chewing on. She's just like... Grabs me.
I'm in love.
Into the... she nailed it. She didn't, sit there and, because you need to put it in the hole. And she fucking, boom, right in the hole. Boom. Out it goes. Let it go. Just hanging, wondering. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? Okay? Now, according to the paperwork...
Oh, boy.
This stuff takes 30 minutes to numb before its effect is reached. 5 minutes after Nurse Ratchet walked away, in came James Taylor with his assistant. And they got pushing the little machine over, which was basically, it looked like a hose reeler that you would wrap up your hose, with the fiber optic, with the fiber optic wire on it. Now, of course, it's not a huge wire. However, obviously, it looked like this coming at me, you know? So the doc's like, you know, okay, we're going to get ready to start the procedure. He's turning on the TV and all that stuff. And I'm looking at him like, Doc, she just left 5 minutes ago. Let's pump the brakes for a second here, you know? Let's let things run their course.
I hit him.
And he's like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's just a mild discomfort. So, assistant robot grabs my junk.
Manhood.
And you know, and she's just holding it.
Don't get so close to my mouth.
And she's just holding it like this, you know.
Play the part of Greg tonight. He's the invisible man.
And then she takes the fiber optic. She takes it, not the doctor. She takes it. And, you know, connects the cord. Doctor pushes the button, and it starts feeding. Let me tell you something, okay?
Because my legs sawed off.
It's feeling like, you know, it's like, you know, like you feel like you really have to pee bad, but you can't. But it felt like that all the way through. And the doctor's like, you know, I'm sitting there like this, you know, my eyes are rolling in the back of my head. I got my hands on these, I guess, you know, handlebars, just holding on for damn life, right? Right? And he's, you know, he's like, oh, would you like to watch the screen and see what your insides look like? I'm like, no, I'm good here, Doc. I'm just counting sheep right now.
Yeah, I just got the harpoon spear in my dick hole. I'm good.
Now, I got to tell you, it didn't hurt that bad going out, but it was almost like there were spikes coming out of it on the way back. And
those two statements don't make sense.
So he, you know, hits recoil, and, you know, blub, 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 coming out, and, you know, out it comes. And, you know, I got blood coming out of my dick and stuff. Now, I couldn't leave until I peed. And also on the paperwork, it said for at least a week to 10 days, I'm gonna be peeing blood.
Awesome.
So obviously, I did not hydrate myself very well that week because it hurt like a motherfucker to pee blood all the time. And but anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I get dressed. I pee. Screamed like a banshee, but I peed.
Hot magma.
Right, liquid hot magma. Got dressed. Gathered my manhood back, you know, put myself together. I walked out the door. I sit down in my car. I start the car up. All of a sudden, I look down. I don't feel anything.
That's right.
I punched myself in the dick 3 times, dude. Didn't feel it. Like, where were you 20 minutes ago?
Oh, dude, that's worse than having it happen.
So, yeah. Guys, cystoscopies.
Yeah, that's the S word from now on.
Rock it out.